Hi everyone, it's Catherine Langman here, tuning in from Productpreneur Success HQ, and hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you're, whatever corner of the world you're shooting in from. And today I just want to talk a bit more about Facebook ads, and I haven't talked about it on a Facebook Live for a while. And that's okay, but I've got quite a few clients who are really, gearing up to some fairly promotional periods with Easter. Well, Easter's happening now here in Australia, and of course, Mother's Day campaigns coming up as well is pretty big for many of you. So today I would like to talk about how do you get more clicks on your Facebook ads. And so there are three key elements behind highly profitable Facebook ads for e-commerce businesses. And I guess, just to back up a little bit, we just need to acknowledge that Facebook does continue to dominate the digital ad space, and with good reason, even though there's stuff going on with, regards to privacy concerns and all that kind of stuff, which I acknowledge, but still, it is a massive, it's a massive platform for many of us e-commerce businesses. And the reason is that there's just, so many people who do spend so much time on the platform, and we get to show ads to these people, to our target audience, in a very targeted manner. So there is the very big captive audience here. Now, as I said before, it is a busy time for e-commerce businesses who are advertising on the platform in the lead up to Easter here in Australia and Mother's Day as well. So lots of you guys are using Facebook ads to get more traffic and sales on your websites. But what I'm seeing is that many of these ads just don't work. I see so many ads, so many businesses who are throwing up ads and, just praying that they're going to convert. And many times it doesn't, and they're left out of pocket or frustrated. Sometimes they don't actually know that the ads aren't working because they don't know how to tell the difference. And sometimes, they're just wondering if they should just throw in the towel entirely, although that's hopefully not where you are at. But anyhow, if any of that sounds like you, let me talk you through the key elements, the three key elements of a highly profitable ad on the Facebook platform. And in fact, you could probably translate this to other platforms as well. First of all, let's talk about how they don't work, how these ads don't work. As business owners, we like to think that everyone who needs a product like ours will automatically be interested when they see our ad, right? We talk our product up in the hopes that people will recognize that our product, is perfectly, exactly suited to their needs. And unfortunately, that's just not how advertising works. It's not how advertising works anywhere on any platform or any media. Most people don't log on to Facebook or any social channel with the primary intention of making a purchase either, and that's something that we really need to remember, which is different from other more commercial platforms such as Amazon and eBay and Google. Typically with Google, people are searching on Google when they're more ready to buy. So you just can't expect your potential customers to be sitting on their laptop or browsing on their smartphone with a credit card in hand, because that's just not how it works. People go on social media to be social, right? So this is why you must give people something that they're interested in before you even contemplate asking them to make a purchasing decision. So the bottom line is this: what looks like the fastest route to getting a purchase is in fact a direct line to losing the attention and interest of the people that you want to reach. And you're just not going to get those clicks, okay? So the type of ad that I'm talking about there, you probably glossed past them in your newsfeed before, but it's like the shouty ad. It's the ad that's really pushing the heavy promotion, and it's from a business that you've never seen or heard of before. So it feels a little bit disjointed when you're hit up with an ad like that for the first time in your newsfeed. So what's the purpose of your ad? So too many advertisers are trying to do too much with their ad. Specifically, they are trying to attract a cold audience and sell, sell in the one ad. So they're trying to do both. So if the purpose of your ad is not initially to get the purchase, what is it? So I think what I want you to think about is a sale or an order or a purchase on your website being a series of small actions or steps. And step one is to get their attention, i.e. scroll, you want them to stop scrolling their newsfeed long enough to actually look at your ad. And then step 2 is for them to read your ad text. And then the third step is for them to click on your ad. Once they've clicked on your ad, it's up to your website to complete the process. And this might be a 2-step process or even longer. You know, they might sign up to your email list first, and then you might retarget them later to buy your product. Certainly in any checkout on any e-commerce website, you know, there are several steps to getting people through to buy. And it's easy to forget that it's not just a simple route from, you know, clicking on an ad to placing an order. We've got to get them looking at your products. We've got to get them adding products to their cart. We've got to get them initiating the checkout process, you know, so there's all these little steps in the process to actually making a purchase. So here's how we actually need to go about this. And the first thing is to remember that images speak 1,000 words. For our ad to succeed, first we need to choose images that capture our customers' attention quickly as they are scrolling through their news feed. So bear in mind, people are often distracted or multitasking whilst they're on Facebook. Anyone else watching TV and checking out Facebook on their phone at the same time, or is that just me? But there are many ways to capture, you know, the attention, but we don't want just anyone's attention. We want our ideal customer's attention, right? And the first thing to understand about image selection for advertising is if your image sucks, your potential customer won't even stop scrolling, scrolling through their newsfeed long enough to notice it. So I like to use multiple images in an e-commerce ad, and I prefer lifestyle images over plain product shots. Certainly for the kind of ad where you're trying to appeal to people who don't know you yet. Lifestyle images show your product being used in context, and it definitely makes that easier for your potential customers to see themselves in their images. So you want it to be slightly aspirational without being completely out of reach, right? And the second thing is the irresistible offering. So do you want your customers to buy a mattress, or do they want to buy a good night's sleep? Do you want to buy a photo frame, or do you want to preserve and display your most treasured, precious moments? Do you want to buy a healthy food cookbook, or do you want to transform your health and wellness and gain more energy? Hopefully you're getting the picture here. You know, you do not sell your widget. This is not what people buy. You know, if your ads are all about your product or your clearance sale, and it's really just brass tacks, it's really easy for your potential customer to keep scrolling. Instead, you've got to sell that transformation and acknowledge and remember that, you know, all of us, we buy based on emotion. So what is that end result that they're really wanting? And then the third thing that we really want our ad to do, of course, is to get the click. So it's really easy to assume that everyone knows how ads work or how to buy online, but time and time again, I've seen results improve when you do one simple thing, and that's tell people what they need to do next, okay? What action are you asking people to take? Don't just rely on the button below your ad to communicate this for you. Write a short action statement that begins with click here too. So you can include that in the ad text. Now, those are the three things that I really would like to see you all try to incorporate a little bit more in your ads. Of course, today I'm talking about Facebook ads, but realistically, you can apply this to any ads that you run. And to help you along your way with crafting winning ads every time, I would like to invite you to download my free guide. It's called My Perfect E-commerce Facebook ad template, and it's just a step-by-step guide with all the elements that you need to remember and include in your e-commerce ad. And I've created this after writing hundreds and hundreds of ads that have generated millions of clicks and many hundreds of thousands of dollars in revenue for my e-commerce clients. And so based on that experience, I've created this guide. So head on over to my website to download that guide. I've popped the link in the video here, and hopefully that'll help you on your way. So that's what I've got for you today. Hope you've enjoyed that. Go and get your ads up and running more successfully, and have a fabulous rest of the week. Bye for now.